name is Dolly. With the news we just received that Carol Channing had passed away. So we thought that was apropos, and that is coming up right after this.
This Heritage Humane Society's Pause for Pause segment is proudly sponsored by Mermaid Books.
Well, hello, Jennifer from Heritage Humane, and hello, Dolly.
Yeah, it worked out pretty well.
Yeah. Isn't that strange? What are the odds of that happening? Yeah. We first heard that on AP Radio News at 8 o'clock this morning, that Miss Channing had passed away at 97. And unbeknownst to you, over at Heritage Humane Society,
look who I brought in today.
You brought Hello, Dolly.
Yeah.
And Dolly is a lovely kitty cat. And how old is Dolly?
She's about 6 years old. We're guessing a little bit. She was a stray, and she's a sweet calico. And one unique thing about Dolly is she's actually completely blind.
Yeah.
So she can't see at all. We like to say at the shelter, she can't see with her eyes, but she definitely sees with her heart. She's a very, very sweet kitty cat. If you watch the Facebook Live post, you'll see she's just laying in my arms. Very, very comfortable. Really is just looking for a great home. So definitely check her out, and maybe we can get Dolly adopted today, which will be very appropriate.
That's right. Come on over to Heritage and say, well, hello, Dolly.
Yeah,
right?
That's what they have to say when they come through the doors.
Yeah. Okay, you got that? When you go over to Heritage, if you want to see Dolly, you say, hello, Dolly. We want to adopt you, Dolly.
Yes, they have to sing while they do it, too. That's part of the adoption process.
Well, whatever. You don't want me singing anything, by the way. But I thought that was so special and so wonderful. And, yeah, she appears to be very, very sweet. And not only the Facebook Live post, but this will be on our website and Facebook page later on today as well. So you get a chance to take a look at her.
Absolutely.
And that'll be fabulous. Well, as always, Heritage always has a gazillion things going on, so let's talk about some of those things. A couple of big benefits coming up, I understand.
We
Tervis
do.
Tumblers coming up, I think.
We're doing, so the Tervis store, we're doing that once a month now. So it'll be the second Saturday of each month. We'll be at their store from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. So that's going to be in February. We actually were there this last Saturday.
That's right, because when you were on last week,
Yes.
we talked about it.
Yep.
I'm having one of those senior
Oh,
moments.
no. I mean, it's great. Like I said, we're there every single month now. And it's great because we normally bring at least one of our adoptable dogs out. So you'll get a chance to meet one of our pets. We'll have information about the shelter. And then we also have our Tervis tumblers, which have the Heritage Humane Society logo and really cute design with cats and dogs on it. And that's for sale at the event each month.
Well, Jennifer, I have to tell you a quick personal story before we move on with our interview. As you probably know, I work part-time at the Liberty Ice Pavilion down on Gloucester Street. Well, I'm standing at the skate shed, and I see this man with a Washington Capitals ball cap on walking Tiger.
Yeah, he got adopted, or she got adopted. Oh, that's amazing.
Wonderful. and I said to the man as he walked by in front of the Blair house, I said, is that Tiger? He looks at me like, how did you know that? I said, well, I know that because Tiger was on the radio with Jennifer and I this past Tuesday, as a matter of fact. I think this was Wednesday or Thursday.
Oh, so it was probably one of our volunteers.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's correct. And I said, hello, Tiger. And Tiger gets up on the fence and had a chance to reconnect there. So I am so glad to hear that.
Yeah. It was a few days ago.
You just never know now, do you?
Yeah, when you run into some pets. Yeah, she got adopted a few days ago, and one of our volunteers, I think it was Dawson, our volunteers will take our dogs for doggy days out. So they'll go to Colonial Williamsburg or a park or something just to get the dog out for a couple hours, get them some exercise and some socialization, and hopefully get them adopted and get some people interested in coming by the shelter.
So in other words, this thing's working.
Yes.
Yeah. And she was delighted to be at the radio station last Tuesday.
Sweet dog.
And I can tell you this, I guarantee you she was delighted to be on Dog Street the other day, or Duke of Gloucester. Some people like to, Dog Street. But anyway, well, tell us about some of those fundraisers that you're doing with some of the restaurants around town.
Yeah, so actually this upcoming Tuesday, so a week from now, we're going to be at Houndstail, which is actually pretty close to Colonial Williamsburg.
That's on Prince George Street, right?
Yep, a little bit farther down, like past the Romas, across the street.
Sure.
And we're going to be there. They open up at 4 o'clock, but mention Heritage Humane Society, and part of the sales goes right back to the shelter that night.
Oh, good.
We recommend making a reservation because space is going to be limited and a lot of people are going to be coming by. So you can call Houndstail ahead of time to make a reservation. But any of their menu items that night, a percentage of that is going to go right back to the shelter. So it should be a fun time. You get great food, but then you also get to help out the animals at the same time.
Man, you can't have any better than that.
Exactly.
Now, there's another promotion you're working on too, right?
Yes. So Super Bowl, which is coming up pretty quick.
The AFC and NFC championship game just had that story on the sportscast at the top of the hour. Yeah,
it's coming up fast. So Super Bowl Sunday, we're actually going to be at Center Street Grill. And we've actually done this for years now, but we're going to be there starting at 5:30, and there's going to be raffles. There's going to be happy hour specials, a lot of great fun. And same thing, percent of the proceeds is going to go right back to the shelter. So it'll be a lot of fun. So if you want to get out, go somewhere for Super Bowl Sunday, come on by Center Street Grill, and there'll be lots of fun and raffles, and you'll get to learn a little more about the shelter too.
That is fantastic. Well, a good friend of mine, was telling me the other day that the shelter actually got started as a JC's project.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know that. Yeah. Somebody was telling me about that. And one of the things that I absolutely love about the shelter, that it's a no-kill shelter. For some reason, that really bothers me. Yeah.
Yeah, we're open admission, so that means any homeless, so any stray or surrender pet that comes through our doors, if it's in our jurisdiction, we're required to take it. So no matter the medical or the behavioral issues, so Dolly, for example, she was a stray. She came in completely blind. So no matter the medical issues, we take them in. And our goal is to adopt out as many pets as we can. So last year, we almost got to 1,400 pets adopted.
Wow.
Which is amazing. So
we're looking 1,400 lives saved in many cases.
Yep. Yeah. So this year, we're just looking to do even more.
Okay.
That's our big goal.
And we're glad to do our part here at FM 93.5 The Berg and WMBG AM 740. And we appreciate you coming in today, by the way. Look on our Facebook Live if you're not watching, and our Facebook page and our website page. And you can say, hello, Dolly, right? Jennifer, as always, thank you for being here and coming in with us and being on the air with us this morning. And we will talk to you next Tuesday morning.
Thank you.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Exactly.
It is 9:25, and we've got more great stuff coming up.
Mermaid Books is proud to have sponsored this Pause for Pause segment. Mermaid Books, used and rare books, antiques, vintage postcards, classic fiction, children's books, and of course, books about all creatures great and small.